Yes, guys, welcome back to KMV, the #1 Chelsea fan, and I hope you all are doing well today. Yes, you won't believe what I'm about to say. Even myself, I could not believe that I was wrong and Chelsea Football Club were right. Now, I'm about to issue an apology message to Chelsea Football Club. But before I go into that, there are a lot of rumors and speculations circulating all over internet about Chelsea being back, about Chelsea competing or even winning the Premier League this season. Or more, Chelsea they trend. I know that for a fact. But do you think at this point we are back in top 4 or even competing to win the Premier League as of now? Well, I am going to give my honest opinion on that. But before I do that, please don't forget to click that subscription button, turn on your notification, and most importantly, please drop your comment down below because I am #1 Chelsea fan. Now, looking at what happened during the transfer window, I think Chelsea scouting department to a point deserve credit for what they did, and us the fans never saw it as something positive. What am I trying to say? Looking at Duran and Samu Omorodion, who were being linked to Chelsea very close until the deal collapsed. These guys, they have been on fire throughout this season. Omorodion with 7 goals in 6 games. Duran with 6 goals in 6 games. Now, Duran is making Premier League look so easy. This guy is scoring goals week in, week out, even while playing as a substitute. And as a fan of Chelsea, I think we owe Chelsea board an apology. Yes, they saw a talent where we all neglected. And I will be honest with you guys, if you check my videos, I haven't come out here before to be like, this player is a flop, this player cannot do this player cannot do that. No, I said it that Chelsea going in for Duran, it will only be a bad idea if we are to make him the main man at Chelsea. Just like Watkins leading Aston Villa's front line. If at all the game looks a little bit difficult, or maybe our main target or main striker is not delivering what we are expecting, then we can bring in Duran as a backup. These are the things I said about Duran, and I did not write him off just like I wrote Omorodion off. Like, Omorodion is that player who I said no. I completely said, Chelsea, please, for the sake of God, don't go in for Omorodion. But it looks like I was completely foolish. I did not have sense while saying that. And I will be honest with you, I never watched that guy. He never played a single Atletico Madrid first team game. So it was a little bit difficult to tell whether or not Omorodion was ready. But looking at what this guy has been doing ever since he joined Porto, and looking at what he did to Manchester United defense, or more, never you neglect someone in life. These guys, they have been in the form of their lives. Well, I would love to know your opinion on whether or not Chelsea were right on getting Omorodion, or us, Chelsea, not getting those two guys, Omorodion and Duran, is actually good. I know you also care about Jackson's development, but I would love to know your honest opinion about this particular issue. Now, looking at those arguments online about Chelsea competing for Champions League spot, winning Premier League so far this season, well, all I can say is I don't think we are that much ready. Don't be too carried away by this current glory. Don't be too carried by the wins or the goals which we are scoring them at the moment. I know we have a really good squad. I know we have massive talent. I know we have individual brilliance. I know we can do much better of what we have done so far. And I know when we meet up with big teams, we put on incredible performance. But still, I cannot go out and be like, Chelsea can compete with Man City. Chelsea can compete with Liverpool. Chelsea can compete with Arsenal. Just like Marseca said it before. Those clubs, they have managers who have been working with them for more than 4 or 5 years now. Pep Guardiola with Man City, 9 years plus. Arsenal, 5 years. So you can't just be like, Chelsea are ready. Maybe at the moment, Chelsea playing Conference League is the right spot for us. This is the perfect place for us to be at the moment. Conference League. Just take, for example, we don't have experienced players in our squad. We have very young players who are still to even experience winning games, talk less of winning trophies. So, playing in a competition whereby Chelsea are the most favorite to win, don't you think that those players winning games week in, week out will implement a winning mentality into their score to the point where they will want to win every single game in every match week that they play? Don't you think these guys will be like, Omo, we can't lose, so we have been winning these games. We cannot afford to make mistakes. We got win our first trophy, and this is the best opportunity. Don't you think those guys are even more eager to play and win games? And to me personally, playing Conference League, I'm not ashamed. No, we have already won most of those competitions where your clubs currently are playing. We won them, we have them all. I'm not saying this is where Chelsea should remain, but what I'm saying is at the moment, I think this Conference League is a right spot. And looking at the Premier League, just like Marseca said, a lot are involved here. He is not concerned about winning the Premier League. He doesn't want to mount pressure on those guys. All he is that much concerned about is how he can improve those players, how he can improve them individually, collectively, and also as a team. And to me, I think that matters a lot. Let's take the step gradually. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's not be like, Chelsea has actually won 6 games in a row. Wow, we can go in for the Premier League. Baba, that one too early. You get? It's too early. And I know as a fan of Chelsea in football, we are the most expectable fans. Like, now we they expect much week in, week out. Arsenal fans are very contented with them not winning the Premier League 2 years in a row. They are okay finishing second on the league table. Liverpool fans are very okay with where they are right now. As for Man U fans, I don't even know how they are surviving this moment. But looking at Chelsea fans, we can never accept such. Look at Pochettino when this man was looking like, Omo, I can get this team to a point where the fans want. But still, we were not patient with him. And have you even thought about Chelsea playing this season without injuries? Have you thought about that? Do you remember that from last season, we had 14 first team players who were injured? We had Gusto out, Cole Will out, Rhys James out, Romeo Lavia out, Christopher Nkunku out. Like, we had multiple first team players who were out. And this season, most of them are looking like maybe we might be injury free. I can't tell you we will finish the season without getting injuries or no. But assuming we have injuries, do you think Chelsea will continue in such form? Do you think so? Well, we can't really say yes or no. But all I can say at this point is that there is a lot of difference in our squad as compared to last season. Most of the players as of now are looking mature. Looking at how Chelsea played last season, I can tell you without any fear that Cole Palmer single-handedly carried Chelsea. Cole Palmer did everything. Cole Palmer was the conductor, he was a driver, he was the passenger, he was the mechanic. Like, him do everything inside that squad. But this season, the players are looking like, Omo, I got to take responsibility. The players are looking like, this guy did his part, I must do my part. Look at Madueke. He had a one game which was really tremendously good. Look at Nicholas Jackson. He has been doing absolutely well. Look at Kopama, still doing the needful. Look at like Casiedo, Enzo Fernandez. These guys are manning up. They are stepping up. And these are the things that matter. These are the things that can bring Chelsea to a team where no other team would like to face them. These are the little things that matters a lot. But if we cannot keep consistency, this will be the greatest downfall. Consistency is the only key to success at the moment in this Chelsea squad. Winning games, not only winning games. If we are to lose, let's lose a game with a good performance, just like we played against Man City. I can't complain about that game. We literally put on a very good performance against City, even though we end up losing that game, but the performance wasn't bad. And these are the things that we need to be doing. Improving collectively, individually, as a team. Marseca doing his part as a coach, giving tactical instruction on the touchline as a coach, making those guys to know there is someone to rely on, making those guys to feel the trust, the confidence, and as well the players taking their chances, giving the coach multiple options to make him to think, or more. This player has been doing well. Should I bench him? This guy also doing well. They both play on the same position. Who will I play? Make the coach to think. These are the things the players need to do. And trust me, if we can keep such momentum, if we can keep such consistency, maybe not this season, but definitely it will happen sooner than we all expected. Don't be surprised to see Chelsea lifting up Premier League trophy before your favorite club. Well, I would not like to call names, but I would love to know your opinions. I would love to know your contribution. And most importantly, I would love to know what you think about Chelsea not going in for Omorodion and Duran. Was it a good deal? And also, before I forget, Chelsea will be taking on Nottingham Forest on Sunday. A tough game at the bridge again. My match preview will be dropping and prediction, including my starting lineup, just like I have always been doing it perfect. I have predicted 2 Chelsea games with correct scores, and it happened. So if you want to be part of that campaign, make sure you stay tuned, make sure you turn on your notification, and most important, don't forget to click that subscription button, click that follow button, because I am #1 Chelsea fan.